Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We still continue with the topic of bills of exchange. Now I will be combining example 2.5 and example 2.6. Now example 2.5 and example 2.6 says to us that a bill for 2,575, therefore now this is the face value of the bill, was discounted on the 27th of September for how much? For 2,527. So this is the cash that we received after the bank has deducted its portion. And remember, the portion of the bank is called the banker's discount. And we can say that the banker's discount in this case will be the difference between the face value of the bill and the cash value of the bill. Then now let us go there and we'll say 2,575 minus 2,525, and we can see that the banker's discount will be 50 rand. So the interest that the bank has charged, it is the interest of 50 rand. Now let us go further and see, it says at a discount rate of 12%. So we can say that the discount rate is 12%, meaning this bill was discounted at the rate of 12%, meaning the interest that the bank has charged is the interest of 12%. Then now we continue on that same note, and it says now we have to calculate. What are we calculating? We are calculating the due date of this bill, meaning the date in which this bill was payable. The date in which this bill was payable if it was discounted on the 27th of September. Now I need to draw this line for more clarity on your side. We don't know the date the bill was drawn, but we know somewhere along the way, which is the 27th of September, this bill was discounted. And we know that from here, discount date up until the due date, this will be our T, which is the number of days. This is the due date, which we don't know. But if we get our T, which is our unexpired period, if our T is 30, then that means from the 27th of September, this bill was due within 30 days, meaning the bill was due 30 days from the date it was discounted. If we, let us say, we get our T to be 70, then we need to calculate from the 27th of September 70 days, and the 70th day will be the due date. Now if, let us say, we get our T as 47, we need to calculate 47 days from the 27th, and the 47th day will be the due date of the bill at that given month. Remember, we're counting the days based on the number of months, because we know that this is September, then it will be October, November, December, January, February, whatever the days are. So now we are required to calculate the due date, and in order for us to know the due date, we need to know our T. So that is the first part that is very important. We get to know our T, then we'll know how many days are in between here, and we calculate those number of days in order for us to get to the correct or accurate answer. Then let us continue on that same note by calculating our T. Remember, T is equal to banker's discount divided by the face value times by the rate times by 365. I explained the formulas to you previously, that we are extracting all these formulas from the main formula. Banker's discount is equal to face value times by the rate times by T, which is our unexpired period. Whichever that you're looking for here, you make it to be the subject of the formula. If you're looking for T, you divide by face value times by rate. This is cancel this, then your T will be equal to face value times by the rate. Then if you are looking for the rate, what do? You make the rate to be the subject of the formula. Then you divide by face value times by T, because you want T to cancel T, and this cancel this, so that whatever you do on the right hand side, you do it on the left hand side. Then that will be the formula for the interest, or which is the rate. But I'm focusing on on our T, which is our unexpired period. Remember, T is the period between the discount date and the due date of the bill. Now we have already calculated that the banker's discount is an amount of 50 Rand, which is the face value minus the cash value of the bill. So this is 50 Rand divided by face value, which is 2,575, times by the rate of 0.12. Then just close there, then multiply everything by 365. Multiply everything by 365. So now that means further on we will be calculating our N. So now it will be 50 Rand divided by 2,575 times by 0.12 equals times by 365. We get 50 divide close brackets open brackets 2,575 times by 0.12 close brackets equals times by 365. We get 59 days. We get 59 days. What does this 59 days mean? It means from the date the bill was discounted, which we know to be the 27th of September, up until the due date which we don't know. But we know that our T is equal to 59 days. So we need to calculate 59 days from the 27th of September. Then we calculate and we calculate. The 59th day will be the due date of the bill, because T is from the discount date up until the due date of the bill. So now this is what we will be now doing, calculating all these 59 days. So now what are we calculating? We're calculating the due date, which is 59 days from the 27th of the discount date of the bill, which is 27th of September. So we say, okay, from September, remember we don't include the 27th, we say September is how many days? Has 30 days. 30 minus 27, how much do we get? 3 days. That means for September, it will be 3 days. Plus, remember our target is to go to 59. October has 31 days. And now if we say plus 31, how much do we get? We get 34. So we don't need the full month here. We need less than a month in order for us to get to the 59th day. So now say 34 minus 59 in order for us to say, okay, we only need 25 days in the next month. Remember, this is the month of November, this is October, this is September. So now that means the bill is due on the 25th of November. The bill is due on the 25th of November. That is the due date of the bill, 27th of November. So we can say that 3 plus 31 plus 25 is equal to 59. And the 59th day tends to fall on the 25th of November. That becomes the due date of this bill. So with that, guys, I've made myself very clear on that one. We have now extracted part of our formula to calculate T, which is our unexpired period. Then we go to 2.6 and see what does 2.6 has in store for us. A bill for 730 accepted on May 5, meaning it was accepted on the 5th of May at 3 MD, is discounted at the bank for how much? 722.50. So we can say that we have the face value of the bill and we have the cash value of the bill. And it was discounted when? On the 16th of June. While others are celebrating, this gentleman is busy getting cash. Find the rate of discount. So now we know once again that in this case we had a bill that was accepted on the 5th of May. May 5th. It was discounted on the 16th of June. we know that it was due 3MD. Highlight that, meaning 3 months from the date the bill was drawn. That means we have 5 of June, 5 of July, and 5 of August. So the 5th of August was the due date of this bill. It was accepted 5 of May, then we say June, July, August. On the same date, when it's 3MD, 3 months down the line, becomes the due date of the bill. So it was due on the 5th of August. And this bill was discounted on the 16th of June. We need to calculate our T, which is our unexpired period. And this case is very easier, because what do? We just say June has 30 days, 30 minus 16, and we say that in the month of June we have 14 days. Then we say plus the month of July has 31 days, then we say plus 31. The month of August we only need 5 days. So now this means it will be 14 plus 31, and we plus 5 days in August, and we see that this bill was due in 50 days. So the bill was due in 50 days, meaning our T, our unexpired period, it is 50 days. Then now, since we know our T, then we can find the rate of discount. And the rate of discount, which is our R, is equal to banker's discount divided by the face value times by T. Is not a problem. Now we close brackets there, we multiply by 100 because we are looking for the interest. Forget not that the difference between the face value and the cash value of the bill does not change, it still remains the banker's discount. And our banker's discount in this case will just be 730 minus 722.50. So we have 7 rand 50 cents. That means the bank will charge us interest and only give us 722 rand 50 cents instead of getting the full amount of 730. Then that will be kept for the next 50 days. Then after I will be charged for the 50 days. Then we go to our formula and we say our rate is equal to banker's discount, of which our banker's discount, we can see it there, it is 7 rand. I don't know why this is disappearing. We have 7 rand 50 cents, which is our banker's discount, being 7 rand 50 cents. Then we have 7 rand 50 cents divided by the face value of the bill, 7 rand 50 cents divided by the face value of the bill, which is 730, times this by our T. Our T is 50 over 365. All of this has to be multiplied by 100. 7.50 divide open brackets 730 times by 50 divide by 365 close brackets equals times by 100 everything. We get to our rate as 7.5%. Our rate equals 7.5%. Then this will be our 7.5% per annum. Remember, our T was converted to be per annum, and we talked too much about the per annum because 50 days divided by 365 will be an annum period. Now, with that being said, guys, I think I can say thank you very much. I have covered as much as I can when it comes to bills of exchange. So please continue revising other questions, As time goes by, I might be also looking at revising other questions at a different time interval. Thank you guys very much. Any questions you have, don't forget to highlight me in my WhatsApp number. Then I'll respond as quickly as possible. Prepare for the upcoming assessment.